Hi, welcome back. I'm so happy that you are watching this video. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to specifically zone in on the tricky spots of your musics, like your runs and things that look scary on the page that you might get a little bit anxious about when you feel it or see it coming up. So I am preparing for a recital that's going to take place on July 28th. And there are a few spots in the music that, just from looking at it, I get a little bit anxious. But I'm not going to allow that to get in the way of producing a musical performance. So the way to get to that point, the way to perform with ease, is to practice with ease. So find ways that you are able to digest the tricky materials a little bit easier. The first thing I do, if you take a look at this this little measure that I've provided for you, you see that there are 4 groups of 6, right? And it looks kind of scary when you first look at it. So my first word of advice would be to regroup, starting on the very first note, which is the E flat. It's actually tied from the previous measure. You would start the first group on the D in your mind, right? So in your mind, you'd regroup it to start on the D, and your new group of 6 would read D, E natural, G, F, A, E natural. The next group would read D, E natural, G, F, A, E natural, and so on. And so what that does is it helps you to develop the flow of the music instead of thinking group by group by group. You are, by adding the first note of what's written the second group, you will automatically play the run in a very flowing, effortless way. So this is what I do. So you notice that I just changed the articulation as well as the rhythm a little bit on that last example that I played for you. That also helps with muscle memory and ensuring that, okay, I know my fingers know exactly where they need to go when they need to go there. If you practice this way and start really slow like I did, and if you have to go even slower than that, go as slow as you need to so that you don't play wrong notes. Remember, our goal is to focus on specific tasks, right? So if you're focusing on this measure, making sure that you're playing the correct notes, making sure, like my goal is to play this as a flourish. I want it to just flourish, flow right out of my instrument. So that's your focus. Don't worry about if you're slow. You'll speed it up and your fingers will be there, and then when it's performance time, you might be nervous, but your fingers and your mind will not fail you. Try it. Let me know what you think. If there are any topics that you'd like for me to cover, please let me know. I would love to interact with you and provide tips where I can. All right? Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share, like, all that good stuff. I will see you next week. Have a wonderful one.